Hey fam, welcome back to my channel, Diary of an Afri Mom. So let's bake banana bread today. This is an overview of my ingredients. I have named them for you, so you might want to pause and screenshot it to have a list of the ingredients. Yeah, so these are my dry ingredients. I have my flour here, I have my baking powder and salt, and I'm also going to add in my baking soda, and I'll just turn in everything together, have marry everything together, get a good incorporation of all the dry ingredients together, and I'm also going to set that aside. So this is just me turning, yeah. And now to the wet ingredients, we'll have some bananas, my eggs going. I'm using 2 eggs for this recipe. Then my sugar will go in. I used slightly less than 250 grams of sugar. My melted butter will go in, and I'm also using evaporated milk for this recipe. So my evaporated milk goes in, and that is that for the wet ingredients. So all I have to do is just make sure that I marry everything together, turn it, incorporate everything, let there be, an infusion of all the ingredients, all the wet ingredients together. So I'm using my whisk. Please ignore the head of that whisk. For some reason, I'm unable to let go of that whisk. So yes, now we pour in half of our dry ingredients into the wet ingredients and turning and turning. Again, I'm using my whisk for this. Some people believe that you shouldn't turn in your batter too much, so you can use spatula or spoon, whatever works for you. But for me, this worked because the bread actually came out very nice. So yeah, I don't know why that, because several people I've heard don't turn your batter too much. Back to our baking. Yes, so I'm going to also add in the other half of the dry ingredients, and again turning everything together. So I just make sure that everything is properly incorporated until I have a uniform looking batter where everything is talking to the other. You understand what I mean? So yes, so just keep turning in, keep putting everything in, turn it, make sure that everything is infused. The dry ingredient, the wet ingredient, all the ingredients are infused together until you have a smooth batter like what I have here. Then I go in with my coconut flakes. I also add my peanuts. Or granite, whatever works for you. Peanuts, granite, they are both the same thing. So I want to have a feel of it as I have a bite of my banana bread. So I'm adding it into my batter. Yes, so this is just me making sure again that all the ingredients are properly incorporated. So yes, I'll be using my air fryer for this recipe. This is my air fryer. And I had to remove the basket. So it's coated with butter and some flour. So I'm going to be pouring in some of the butter. I am unable to do everything at one go. So I'll just pour part of the butter into the air fryer box. Yeah. Oh, I hope I got that right. So, but something happened anyway. This didn't actually give me a good outcome because the heat was not penetrating to the bottom of the batter. So this didn't come out right. You're going to see it at some point what it looked like. So of course, this is toppings with some more coconut flakes and some peanuts. So it's going into my air fryer. I'm setting it to 180-degree and 30 minutes for the time, because that is the maximum my air fryer can go. But it actually stayed in all together for about 1 hour, and this is the final look. So I'm going to flip it so you see what I was talking about earlier about not having a uniform air circulation of heat for the baking. But I had to use my silicone cake mold, and that came out better. But this was yummy, by the way, irrespective of whatever issues I had with the air fryer. But I had a better outcome with my silicone mold, like you can see here. So this came out nice, really nice. Everything was properly baked. The air was properly circulated and all. And this was what I have. And trust me when I say that this banana bread was so yummy. My boys kept asking for more. Yes, so this is what the inside looked like. You see, everywhere is properly cooked. So thank you for staying with me. That is the end of my recipe. See you next time. Bye.